Here we go. 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 You, you, you. Hey people, what's going on? Checking in with y'all. I just closed my first hotel deal that I'm doing like by myself. So just wanted to kind of check in, let y'all know kind of how it went, and answer any questions y'all got about it. So let me get everything set up first. Um, I actually So this deal came from what's going on. This deal came from texting. So like my VA's Texas guy, asked him how much you wanted for the property. It was a real good deal. So I was like, shoot, let me take it down. So I ended up buying it, taking it down. I didn't use hard money, I used my own money. Probably should use hard money, but I didn't. I ended up using my own money. Um, Hold on, let me get these people on IG. I ended up using my own money. Um, Let me see. I ended up using my own money, and I plan on reselling it hopefully before the end of the year. Like, hopefully I can resell it before the end of the year. That's the goal, anyways. That's the goal. Wholesale that mug. Or sell that mug by the end of the year. Um, Sell it by the end of the year. Hopefully I can hopefully I can make 6 figures off that thing. So hopefully it's a 6 figure deal, man. Um Sell it by the end of the year, make 6 figures, and it'd be a good way to end the year, man. So that's my goal. But anyways, so I got it through texting. My VA's texting. My VA sent the offer over to him. And then I started kind of looking around and filling out buyers, but now I was like, shoot, everybody gonna want this. So I was like, let me take it down. But at the time I had my money like funding other deals, like transactional funding stuff. If you need transactional funding, hit me up. I can help you out on that. But ended up being able to, have my funds ready and available. So um this morning I wired the fund. I actually got the property inspected twice. So I got the property inspected twice. So that was one thing, man. Anytime you wholesaling a deal, make sure you get it inspected. Even if you go over to look at it, you want to make sure you get it inspected. Maybe even send it over one of your good buyers that'll go take a look at it for you, and they be like, yeah, they want it, and they cool. They know that, hey, look, I tell them, hey, look, man, I'm gonna sell this to the person that's probably gonna give me the best deal. But hey, can you go over there and check it out for me? Let me know if it's legit. So yeah, man, was able to do that. Got 2 inspections on that thing, so I know it was good to go. And yeah, man, I went this morning. I wired the funds over. The funds are kind of slow being wired, so the person had to sit there and wait at the attorney's office. They signed though. I e-signed, so I didn't have to go in at all. It's kind of strange because I usually go in, but I e-signed that thing, and he signed it there. It closed. I went and got insurance on the property just in case something happened. I wanted to make sure I had insurance on the property. Um, and yeah, man, I'm here now. Just sitting here. Oh, I guess I need a copy of the keys, maybe. Uh, I don't know, man, but either way, I'm gonna turn around and sell that thing. So, um, but did you use hard money? No, I didn't use hard money. I used my own. I'm here. Am I here early? No, you're not here early, man. I just jumped on this thing, spur of the moment. You know, really just out of nowhere. I'm just jumping on, going live, man. So, uh, you right on time. So, um, why did you wholetail instead of wholesale? So the reason I wholetailed it instead of wholesaled it is because like wholesaling it, I'm gonna make more money just by being able to get more offers, being able to get more people in there to view the property. There's more people bidding on the property, so now it's kind of like creates like a little competition, and there's more buyers. So now I've opened the market up to more buyers, retail buyers. That's why it's called hotel. Retail buyers that could pay more can pay way closer to retail or even above retail for the property, you know, or whatever. So what are your revenues looking like for the year 2021? I really don't know, man. I don't keep up with that stuff, but I mean, it gotta be, I don't know, 600, 700, something like that. Um, so how much did you pay for expenses? How much did you pay for expenses? I don't know kind of what you mean, but I think I'm getting around $7,000 a month as far as expenses. So how many high leads did you get a week? I really don't know that, but we're about to start tracking it. So it's the hotel is a property you purchase with that's yours. No, so a hotel is when you actually purchase the property. It doesn't matter if it's with your money or other people money. You actually purchase it, like you. Then they call it you take it down, right? So you actually follow through and purchase it. The title goes in your name. You have a hold of the property. Now that you control the property, you can let buyers in. You can put it on the market, and let retail buyers in and all that other good stuff. And you can kind of get the highest bidder, right? Which allows you to make more money because you're not just selling to cash buyers, you're selling to retail buyers that may be willing to pay more money. You only need one person out of a lot of people. So cash buyers only make up a small part of the buying population. And once you open up the retail buyers, it just goes crazy. Uh, so what's your operating cost for the year? I don't know the total operating cost, man. I think I'm spending $7,000 a month. So you can do the math on that. How many VAs do you have in total? What all do they do? So I try to keep 4 VAs total. And they, one of them is a lead manager. So I guess I have 5. So she basically do all my follow-ups, and then my other VAs do cold calling and texting. So bam. They also, they, like I said, lead manager does follow up. They do disposition stuff. They obviously call and text people, but what else do they do? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's what they do. So when you hotel, can you put it on the market? Yes, you can put it on the market because it's yours. Like that property I just bought today is in my name. Like it's mine, right? So I can put it on the market. I could, just sell it to cash buyers. I can hold the open house, let whoever in come look at it, all that stuff. So that's kind of how that works. So when you release your mentorship, I don't have no mentorship program, man. I'm not a mentor. Like I said, I'm just a regular guy. I'm just showing y'all my journey, and kind of where I came from, just to let you know, hey, a regular joker who ain't got no advantages, no special skills, no special nothing, can just decide that, hey, it's go time, and flip switch and go turn it up and make millions. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm doing, man. Just showing y'all kind of what I do and kind of sharing my experiences. Hopefully, I know it's people out there just like me who maybe working a regular job, think they may have made it, but want to give their family more, want to give you know, kids more, all that stuff. And, just want more, man, and you don't really know how to do it, don't know how to really go about it, you know just trying to let you see, hey, look, this is possible. Sometimes it's like, man, there's no way, yeah, no way, because I used to think, man, $10,000 a month, no way. And then I watched Keith Everett, them talk about $100,000 a month, no way. And then I watched talk about $100,000 in a week, no way. And all that stuff is just happening to me, you know. So it's like it is a way, like you really can do it. So dang, just saw a lot of stuff come in. Uh so let me see what's different calls, how many VAs. Where do you find VAs? I find my VAs on onlinejobs.ph. That's onlinejobs.ph. You can check them out there. I have a VA list though. You hit me up, send me an email, I'll get you that VA list. So when do you oh, yeah. When are you gonna quit teaching? Like I said, I'm under contract until the end of this school year. So I'm just gonna keep going at least at the end of the school year. So what is your long-term goal? My long-term goal is, man, just to have impact, you know, on my family first, as far as like just development and making sure that I'm taking my family to the next level spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff, developing to be better people, and health, wealth, all that stuff. And then impacting others that may look like me, be in the same position as me, people who think that they just supposed to be average and they just supposed to settle for their spot, or may think that they don't have the skills to take it to the next level or whatever. So that's my goal, man, is just give those people some type of inspiration and to impact those people and show them, hey, look, you can take action and push yourself to the next level, push your whole family to the next level. So that's the goal, man, to have that impact, that kind of impact. um So do you have to have good credit to wholesale a property? No, I don't. You don't have to have good credit. I bought the property cash money, right? You don't have to have that. If I wouldn't have done it, I know somebody who has cash money because I just been doing this wholesale business, and you meet enough people that you know somebody with cash, or you can do hard money. Hard money don't require really good credit either. So um yeah, it wasn't a loan. It was just straight up cash. So any deal closing in January, yeah, got deals closing in January. So keep every 2-day transformation. Yeah, no doubt, man. It's legit. So okay, cool. Yeah, no doubt. How much money did you start wholesaling with? Nothing. It's like, dude, I started wholesaling with the money I was making delivering pieces at Papa John's. That's what I started wholesaling with. So I started wholesaling with money I made delivering pieces of Papa John's. I used that money to buy lists, to get batch leads, to text people, to do all the stuff to get started. That's what I was doing. So it was not a whole bunch of money, a couple of $100, and I was able to get my first deal, get my second deal. And then once I did that, it was like, oh crap. Then I was able to really start being consistent every month and really get going in wholesaling. So you don't have to have a ton of money, but you do need to probably have some money to get things going, right? So that's what I would say. 20K list pulled with 2 cold callers. I plan on texting 500 people a day. Is that a good marketing plan? I don't know, man. It all depends on where you at, what kind of buyers you got. I think that's more important. It's like, what area are you targeting? Do you have buyers? Right? A lot of people talking about all this other stuff. The secret sauce is, do you have people with money? Right? Because if you got people with money, it takes people with money to buy stuff, right? So the secret sauce is people with money. Even if you find a good deal, you gotta find the right people with money. That's the secret sauce, man. You gotta find the right people with money. You find the right people with money, bam, doors just start opening up. So I don't know if that's a good plan. I know what is a good plan is to look for stuff that buyers want. Find buyers, look for stuff that they want. That's a good plan. If you can bring people with money what they want, they'll pay you for it. And that's the way you wholesale, man. You bring people with money what they're looking for, and then they give you a fee for it. That's it. That's wholesaling. So are you still going to the property in person, or all done virtual? All done virtual. Everything is done virtual. I got inspectors to go check it out. I got 2 of those bad boys to go check it out. So, yep, everything virtual. Uh, so with your first, uh, sorry about that. With your first deal, did you already have a buyer in place? No, I did not have a buyer in place. Right. I actually, well, I had to sell it there, had at a certain price. I contacted the buyer, let them know what price I had them at. Then I was able to go out there to the property, take the buyer, and then was able to sell up, lock the buyer up. Bam, I was able to do the deal. So that's kind of how that happened. But I realized over time that, hey, look, it's a lot better if you get the sell, if you ask the buyer what they want, and then you bring them what they want. Because I start bringing buyers stuff, and they're like, we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that. Okay, what do you want? Right? I bring you what you want, and you buy it. So that's what I started doing. So that became my thing. So what's your revenue goals for 2022? I don't know, man. 1.5, 2 mil, something like that. So did my marketing research, and now went to Zips where people are buying. Yep, no doubt. I have access to MLS, so I can list all my properties on the MLS. That's really good. That's really good. So is it a good idea to text cash buyers to build your buyers list, let them know you're a wholesaler? Yeah, you can do that. If they're cash buyers, they'll definitely say, hey, look, add me to your buyers list. but you want to get on the phone with them. You want to text them back. It's like, hey, look, what do you buy? Like, what are you looking for? Another way to find cash buyers is like they have those like tax lien sales, or not tax lien sales, but like auctions, like the auction where they auction off people's houses because they haven't paid their taxes or they haven't paid something or whatever, foreclosures, whatever, right? They usually have them on Tuesdays at the courthouse in your local city, county, whatever. They usually have them there. At least in Georgia, they have them on Tuesday usually. But there's a certain day where people come and they buy those auction properties. They probably got it online now in some places. But if you can be a part of that, you can find cash buyers that way as well. That's a good way to find them. So, how much you pay for inspectors? Usually pay about $300, something like that. So when you're wholesaling, do you buyers inspect the property before you close the deal? Yes, buyers inspect the property before you close the deal. At least most of them do. Now, some of them may buy sight unseen, but most of them want to see it first. So, do you still call people to get them to close or sign? Yes, still call people to get them to close or sign. Um, Actually, just sent out an offer to somebody not too long ago. They was kind of going back and forth with me late, and I sent them over an offer. So yeah, I go I call them tomorrow, try to talk to them, whatever. So do you recommend direct mail as well? I think direct mail works. You got to be able to do it on a massive level, or you got to be super targeted. It's kind of what I think about it. So and do follow-ups. Yes, follow-ups are big, right? Like when I first got started, um watching videos, stuff like that, everybody would say the deals are in the follow-ups, and that's the key, man. That's how I found the deal that changed everything for me. My 30K deal, that deal was in the follow-ups, right? It's just following up with people. The more you talk to people, the more likely you're gonna run into somebody who need to sell. You just got to talk to people enough. So when you follow up, you're constantly talking to people more. So that's the key, man. Follow up, follow up, follow up all the time, and you'll run into people that need to sell their property. So have you tried direct mail? No, I haven't tried direct mail, but there's a bunch of successful people that do direct mail. They just do it with a lot of volume. And I'm just thinking, man, if your buyer wants a certain type of property, if you can figure out where those addresses are and then just direct mail them, you can get really targeted in the properties that you're trying to get. So do you even talk to the seller anymore? A lot of times I don't. This seller that I just bought the property from, I never talk to him. Most times I don't. I do talk to some, but most time I don't. So I have acquisition managers, I got lead managers, I got VA, cold callers, texters, all that stuff. So most time I'm not talking to the seller, right? I'm getting other people to do that stuff for me. So hey, just tuning in. Hey, how you doing? So how many deals came through texting this year for you? Have no idea, man. But texting, cold calling, about the same thing. You're gonna run into the same people. Just about. It's all about lead conversion. It's about converting that lead from being a lead to being under contract and then closing the deal. That's what it's all about. So your VAs are doing acquisition and disposition. Yeah, for the most part, they're doing acquisition and dispositions. A lot of it, but I would say most of my acquisition is done by my acquisition managers. I got two of them, so at least people who does the role of acquisition managers. So I got two of those, and those people are American. But then the lead manager also follow up people and put them on a contract. So how can you know if your VAs will be as efficient as getting the deal done as you? They're not. They're not as efficient as getting the deal done as me, but they allow me to operate on a massive level. So I wouldn't be able to contact as many people. I wouldn't be able to be as consistent. I wouldn't be able to follow up as good as I do if it wasn't for my VAs constantly doing it. Now they're not going to be as efficient as me, but by doing so much, you know, I'm able to, do more deals, whatever. Um, so how much does a single person operation cost per month while outsourcing? I don't know. I don't know. It's depending on what you want to do. Do you want a direct mail? Do you want to text? Do you want a cold call? Do you want a voice broadcast? Do you want to ringless voicemail people? It all depends on what you want to do, how big you want your operation, and stuff like that. So is there a set ARV interest rate, ARV interest rate in each state when you're trying to get seller at a discounted price? I don't quite understand that question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to try maybe rephrase that. I'm not understanding quite. ARV interest rate is kind of throwing me off. So how much do you pay your American acquisition managers? Usually pay them 10%. So I always take, that out of what I make. So it's like if I'm gonna make six figures, a lot of times I don't pay the acquisition managers because a lot of times they don't get the deal for me. A lot of times my VAs get the deal or I get the deal. A lot of times the acquisition manager is not even getting a deal, but when they do, I pay them 10%. So if I'm making 5,000, I'm paying them 500. If I'm making 20,000, I'm paying them 2,000, so stuff like that. Um, do you gotta have at least a list of 30K contacts to be doing the volume of deals each month. Uh I don't know if I got 300K contacts, but I do have a lot. I'm guessing it's like 200K something, 200K plus or something like that. Have you ever wholesale out of state of Georgia? Yes, I do. North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, all that stuff. So I'm all out of state. But it's pretty much the same process. Actually, I had a deal close in Tennessee today too. Yeah, I had a deal close in Tennessee today. I almost forgot about that one. So she wants to know, does the ARV change per market? Use some 75%. I want to say ARV doesn't change per market. Um, the ARV is the after repair value. You determine that by looking at the comps around the property. But I would say the rule, like the 70% rule, like what percentage of the ARV buyers are buying at, I think that changed per market. But that could change, based on the neighborhood. It's like on this side of Atlanta, they buying at this percent. On that side of Atlanta, they buying at this percent. On this side of Atlanta, they buy at this percent. So you just have to look, it's all based on first who your buyer is, what their intentions are, how much they'll pay for a property. Then different type of properties get bought at a different percentage, right? So, I really don't use those percentage rules. I kind of go by what my buyers are looking for and what they'll buy. So it's kind of really dependent on the people who's buying. So you still getting list solar for prop screen? Yep, still in getting list solar for prop screen. You need to check them out. Check them out. So Yo B, it's 10 o'clock and we still grinding. Yeah, no doubt, man. Still on it, man. Like I said, just signed contract a little earlier. So yeah, man, got to stay on it. Uh, so how often do you file an affidavit or memorandum? Never. I've never filed an affidavit or memorandum. I hate to have a deal stolen from me. Never done that, man. If they steal a deal, just ain't gonna deal with them no more, man. It's just like, hey, I know I can bring people value. I know I can bring people discounted properties. So it's like it's either gonna be you or it's gonna be somebody else. Either I'm gonna help you make money, or I'm gonna help somebody else make money. So that's my thing, man. Not worried about somebody stealing my deal or whatever. At least not right now. I'm not. But that's kind of my idea, man. It's kind of the way I think about it, or whatever. Yeah, no doubt, Sarah, no doubt. So that's kind of how I feel, man. Y'all got more questions, let me know. What do you do if you don't have 1K earnest money? then don't put down 1K earnest money. Tell them you put down 100K earnest money, right? Or you could tell your buyer, hey, look, sell them $1,000 earnest money. That's why it's good to have a buyer sitting right there. You know, hey, sell them $1,000 earnest money. To be honest with you, I rarely send in earnest money. Very, very rare that I send in earnest money. You know, but not saying that that's the right thing to do. You should send in earnest money. I'm just telling you, I rarely do it. But there's always another deal. It's still lost. Yeah, there's always other deals. It's still lost, man. So you just gotta think that way. So hey, boss, have you got more people to look at your lunch troll setup? No, I haven't got more people looking at lunch troll setup, man. If you're interested in lunch troll, you should go check them out. I'll drop the link down here in the little chat box or whatever. We got 19 people on this live though, man. Y'all need to go like this video. We got 19 people, 5 likes. Go like the video if you haven't already, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that other good stuff, man. Support the channel. I keep pumping this stuff out for y'all, man. So we got people in here. Let's go ahead and get them likes up. Go ahead and share the stuff. Let other people know what's going on, man. Because I mean, that's my goal, man, to reach people. You know, I know you know, there's a lot of people out there that work 9 to 5 just like me and don't have the advantages that other people got. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that show up and talk about this stuff, and it's like, oh, they had a friend that was, wholesaling, or they knew somebody, or somebody else put them on, or they daddy gave them this much money, or they daddy helped them get started, or whatever, whatever, whatever. You know, I don't know nobody with a business. Like, I don't know anybody that I can go to about business stuff. I don't know anybody in real estate like that. Like, nobody I know that I talk to like that is in real estate at all. Right. So I'm just kind of just doing this, I'm just going, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just going, man, just doing my thing, and just learning kind of like y'all, man. You're on YouTube right now just trying to learn. And that's kind of the same thing I did, man, and was able to figure that thing out. So that's why I always try to come back, and help others figure it out, because, I just know how it is, man, when you're trying to, take steps to the next level, man. And that's why I say, man, just share this stuff, man, to other people. You never know who might need it, who may run into it, and next thing you know, it changed their life. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, share, and all that stuff. So here go my launch control, my launch control link. There it is right there. Where you at for the month? What do you mean where I'm at for the month? Don't quite understand that. So how many calls one of your cold callers make, and 8 hours? I don't know, man. They should contact, I would say, in 8 hours. mm, I would say they should contact like 160 people. We always look at contacts, not necessarily dials, but how many people they actually get on the phone with, how many contacts they make. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what we look at. What's up, man? How's business? Business is great, Mark. Mark, business is really great. So can you ever figure out how many people you contacted today, or you still don't know? I I don't track how many people I contacted today. I do know how to figure out how many, but I don't track it. So how fast have you closed from locked in to close? A week. That's fast as I close is in a week. So you still use lead Sherpa for skip tracing? Yep, still use lead Sherpa for skip tracing. You give me such hope starting this year wholesale business. Yeah, no doubt, man, dude. If I can do this thing, man, ain't no excuse for nobody, man. Like I said, I have zero advantage. Zero, zero, zero. The only thing I got is will. Only thing I got is grind. Only thing I got is I'm gonna keep going. That's it, man. And anybody can really can keep going. You know what I'm saying? I make a lot of mistakes, do a lot of stuff wrong, don't understand a lot of stuff, but I just kept going, 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 going. And you keep going, eventually you'll figure it out. You keep making mistakes, eventually you'll get it right. You keep asking questions, eventually you'll get the answer, and eventually you'll figure it out. And next thing you know, success start coming, man. So that's kind of what I did, kind of what I'm still doing. So I think he said 400 per caller per day. Four calls, that's about 1600. Mm, I don't know how many dials, but I would say my cold callers right now, they work 6 hours. So they getting in about 120 contacts, 120 contacts a day. So yeah, that's kind of how we roll. So how much did you bring in for the month of November? Can't remember, man, but I know it was over 100,000. Um, where you at for the month? Oh, okay. Where am I at for the month? Shoot, I don't know, man, but I think I made 20 something thousand so far in 14 days. And I sell this deal that's gonna be like 100 and something thousand. I got a couple more deals. December, man, I may end up at like 150, 170. I don't know. So how much this month do you for doing 100K 4 months back to back? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking 100K. This would definitely be the fourth month 100K. I can go ahead and sell this hotel deal. Or title company or buyer. What do you mean? So when you close, is it best to give? Hold on. When closing, it is best to give the seller 30 days before closing. It all depends, man. You got to know like how your buyer work. You got to know how the closing attorney work, and then you can kind of make sure you give yourself more time. Don't say 30 days and you don't know if you can do it in 30 days. Go check with the people, and if they say 30 days, tell them, hey, look, maybe more like 45 days. You good with 45 to 60 days? Yeah. So when it comes to being 30, then you can say, hey, look, when you know, no, when you can close, you can say, hey, look, we can close here, But you always want to ask them, hey, when would be the ideal time for you to close? Because you never want a seller to be like, I need to close, I need to close, I need to close, and you can't close it for them because you didn't talk to other people, say, other stuff. That way, if the seller got to close on a certain day, you can go to them, hey, this got to close on this day. Like this really need to close on this day. And then you can do stuff and prepare to close on those days. Uh where we at? Where we at? So how long did you cold call? About 2 months. A week. Okay. Well, maybe I take that back. Maybe more than 2 months. Probably more like 3 months, 4 months. So a week. Okay, good to know. Thanks. I buy myself prop screen for Christmas. Yeah, no doubt, man. Use my link. Go check out my videos. Use my link for prop screen or launch troll, whatever you want to do. Dylan Peeps up in this thing, man. What's up, man? Dylan Peeps, man. Still, I'm up in this thing, man. Just trying to still grinding, man. Trying to be like you, scale a business, stuff like that. So how many texts a day? 10,000 text messages sent out a day. 10,000 a day. Um, you got to do a special episode for that big deal. Mm, probably. I'll do something for that big deal, man. Let y'all know kind of how it went, the whole thing or whatever. So hopefully all goes well. So Yobi, I got a seller that has a storage unit, 50 unit. We need to talk. Come on, Rolex, man. You gotta hit me up, man. Dude, how much you want for that storage facility, Rolex? How much you want for that? So yeah, I gotta see about that. So hey man, what proportion did the deal increase per new VA you hired? Like when you had one VA, you were closing two deals. Yeah, when I had one VA, I was closing like two deals. Now you got three. You start closing X amount of deals. I don't think it went up with the VAs, but it did go up like once I start automating stuff. Like once I start automating like the stuff being sent out, once I start automating that, and then just put more money into it, and then just automating like different stuff. Like automating the acquisitions, automating the follow-up, automating all the trying to automate some of that marketing stuff, automating some of the disposition stuff. Like all of that fed into building up, building up, building up, building up. Right. So that and once you it's kind of like a car, once you get the pieces together and the wheels start rolling, that thing start rolling, right? That thing start rolling, you know what I'm saying? So and then once you got enough people working, you got enough people working, this person doing this task, doing this task, doing this task. Now they're able to do more of those tasks. You know what I'm saying? Once they specialize in doing it, they do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, and they get so good at doing it. And it's like, okay, I can give more. I can feed the fire. I can feed it more. I can feed it, feed it, feed it, and the machine is just eating up. It just take in leads, and it does what it's supposed to do with the leads. It call them, it texts them, it qualifies them, it sends them over to dispo. It does what it's supposed to do with the leads. So I'm just that right now. I'm just feeding the fire. I'm just feeding them with leads. Feed them with leads. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So 10K, dang, maybe saying 100K. Yeah, 100K a month, man. That's kind of where I'm at right now. How long did it take you to get your first deal? To about 2 months. So I hear you. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no doubt. So what's your total number of lists you pulled? I don't know how many total number of lists I pulled total, but I'm thinking it's around in between 200, 300,000, like over my whole wholesaling career. But I'm trying to pull 50,000 leads a month. That seemed like something stupid. Like I never would have thought about that. I remember when I was doing like 500 leads a month, but everything builds up, man. Everything builds up. Once you start making so much money, it's like, dude, I need to more, 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 more to try to keep feeding this machine, man. So you just keep feeding it, feeding it, feeding it. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. It's kind of what I'm on. So for the month, yes, 50,000, 50,000 leads every month. That's what I want to pull. So is this the storage place prop screen to keep your cash buyers, or do you have a place where you keep them? Um, I keep them at Podio, and I keep them on a spreadsheet. So I started keeping them on a spreadsheet, my buyers and like agents that has buyers, and then I start categorizing them and stuff like that. So yeah, I started doing that, like different areas that they buy in. I started doing that. Like so yeah, man, that's a good thing to do. Categorize your buyers and stuff like that, to make sure that you're able to, know that when a lead come in, okay, that's these kind of buyers will buy that property. Let me send this out to them. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So yeah, man. Like I said, dude. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, man. And if you haven't hit me up on IG, man, go check on my IG. Same thing, REI next door. I'm just your regular joker. People who know me, like peeps, man, they know I'm just regular old joker, man. Regular old guy. And if I can do this, man, you can get this done. Yeah, man. So I answer some more of these questions and shoot, man, I'm gonna have to be out of here in a little bit. So are you pulling them or is your VA pulling them? I'm pulling them. And that's something I'm about to automate like soon to get my VA to pull them, because that's one of the few things that my VAs don't do. So how many cash buyers should you have? I mean, you need to start out with one. So you need to get one, but I like to have, if I'm hunting in the area, that means so if I'm searching for properties in the area, I like to have at least two or three. Like to have at least three. I would like to have three, but if I have one, I may do it. But if I got two, I'm going. But I'm looking for that third one. Like I want that third one. You know what I'm saying? I want that third one, man. So That's kind of where I'm at. So how many times do you cycle through a list? I'm still cycling through lists I bought when I first started wholesaling, man. So that thing never stop. I take you off the list when you sell your property. Follow up is key, man. I'm following up on people until that thing die. It's like- I'm following up on people until the lead die. Till the lead die, I'm gonna keep following up because you never know when they need to sell, man. So you just keep following up, following up, following up. I'm telling you, I got a dude that still hadn't sold me his property, but I've been following up with him since like May. So now we're going into a new year, right? And still following up with him, man. Maybe he'll sell me his property at some point, but still following up. It's crazy, man. So how many lists do you pull a week? I usually pull all my lists at the beginning of the month. And like I said, right now I'm trying to pull 50,000 leads every month. 50,000 leads every month. So that's kind of where I'm at. So peace, man. Appreciate the love. Keep it coming. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Gotta keep it coming. Gotta keep it coming. So, you know, yeah, man. If y'all don't have any questions, man, I'm about to get out of this thing. Man, I got to work out in the morning. I'm waking up at 5, working out at 6, getting to the school, getting my junk together and stuff like that. So, you know, that's kind of what I have, man. And yeah. So do you focus on the market or switch states every month for the 50K? No, I mean, I don't switch. I don't switch it every month. I look up different type of properties. So I may be looking at absentee within this range now. Like I look at which properties I think got the highest chance of making me money, and I do those, and then I move to the next thing that I think can make me, and I move to the next one. So I just keep moving to different types throughout the different areas, right? So that's kind of how I do it. So B, you gotta leave some leads for us. You are crazy, man. Shoot, those big dogs, they got all the leads. So, you know. Uh, but yeah, man. So yeah, man. If you've been checking out my IG, man, I've been working out, been trying to really get back going, man. I really think my, mind, body, just fighting resistance, being more self-disciplined, all that stuff gonna play a big role in me being able to be a better business person, be a better person, be a better daddy, husband, son, all that other good stuff, man. I just trying to be a better person. Um, you just don't become successful without becoming a better person. Like I'm not the same person I was when I wasn't doing this. It's like I just started developing traits over time. You know what I'm saying? And that development is what led to my ability to be able to do this and start business and stuff like that. So I just want to keep developing, keep getting better and stuff like that. So, how many VAs and acquisition managers do you have calling daily? I have 4 VAs and I have 2 acquisition managers. So, are you pulling the list? Where are you pulling this from? Pulling the list from Prop Screen. Pulling the list from Prop Screen. So, if you don't have Prop Screen, go check it out. Be the best $100 you ever spent. Go get my code. It's in some of my links, some of my videos. So, yeah, you can go check that out. But yeah, other than that, man, hit me up on IG, man. Hit me up on IG. Like I said, like this video. We still got 19 people in here and only got 12 likes. Go like the video. Check me out on IG. Follow me on IG. All that other good stuff, man. I gotta go get it in the morning. Go wake up 5 o'clock. Go work out. Go hard. I'll post something. Usually try to post something every morning. Get y'all going. So I try to stay on it, man. But other than that, man, I'm finna get out of here. Appreciate y'all coming through, showing so much love, asking all these questions. It's good to hang out with y'all and just share kind of my journey and what I'm doing. Just keep rocking with me. Appreciate everything, man. Happy for your success. Love to see success and keep dropping the gems. Love your content. Appreciate it, Jack, man. Appreciate it, no doubt, man. Like I said, just wanted to get back. everybody, I don't say everybody, but a lot of people that you see on social media and on YouTube, a lot of them is like, dang, that person like they got it together. That person like they really whatever, or that person got all this, that. It's like, dude, look at me. It's like, dude, I ain't got nothing better than what you got. I got nothing better than what you got. I'm telling you right now, man. I came from, you don't even want to know where I come from. I'm talking about it was really bad. It's like, dude, and nope, nope, my situation didn't change. I had to get myself out of my situation. And, just making it to where I am now. It's like, y- I'm just saying, I think it's just, sometimes people just need to see a regular person who's still just doing the same stuff, who's still working 9 to 5 like a regular person, who still ain't got, cameraman, ain't got no, I ain't sitting there walking around with all this fancy stuff, and I'm just regular Joe guy. Like I said, I'm still in apartments, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't even got a house. Some of y'all out there doing better than me. Like y'all in houses, y'all got y'all junk together. I really ain't have my junk together. I was struggling, just trying to get my stuff together, trying to figure it out. And then bam, just persistence and consistency, was able to just bust through and able to do something, man. So just wanted to show people, man, it can actually be done, by a regular joker. And like you ain't gotta, it ain't nobody gonna come out of nowhere and change your situation. Ain't nobody gonna come out of nowhere and change your situation. You can't sit and say, oh, when this happened, when that happened, when I get my this, when I get that, I need to wait on this. No, you don't need to wait on that, man. Just go do what you want to do right now. It's like, dude, period, man. Go make it happen right now. Go do your thing right now. Go make it happen right now. That's all you gotta do, man. Go out there and get after it, And the only way I think you can go get after it, man, is just developing and becoming a better person, man. Becoming a better person, building your characteristics up to be like other successful people. And that's just the way it is, man. Success has traits. You pick up the traits of success and you're gonna take off. So that's kind of what I think, man. So how exactly you choose your areas? I'm in Atlanta, man. So I look at this, I look at the outskirts, right? I always look at the outskirts. And I don't know what area you in, but I know Atlanta and I know where the outskirts are. It's like I know when they get to country. So I stay at the outskirts right before we get to country, right before we get to city. Right. That's kind of where I'm at. So you're living in inspiration, my dude. Stay up. Appreciate it, Frank, man. No doubt. Choose population. Yep, no doubt, Frank. You right on target, man. But anyways, y'all hold it down. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.